The Triumph Together event has now gone live in Pokemon Go, and I'm currently in the Rocky Mountain National Park. Technically, the event has been live for at least almost 2 hours, but there has been no signal here, except for weirdly enough in this spot. So it looks like we have a global challenge where we have to defeat 75 million Team Go Rocket members, and then we'll get ourselves a timed research fight with Valor, and we'll also get 2 times XP for spinning Pokestops. But during this time, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of rockets, so that should be pretty fun. But as you can see, I have not contributed much to the cause because I have really not been able to do it. Not only that, I do have a premium time research, and I don't know who gave this to me, but thank you very much. It popped up for like 2 seconds, and then I clicked on something and it disappeared. So unfortunately, I don't know who sent it, but whoever did it, thank you again. But what we have to do is power up a Pokemon 10 times, defeat 3 Go Rocket members, explore 3 kilometers, hatch an egg, hatch 3 eggs, spin 20 stops in gyms, complete 5 field research tasks, and complete 10 of them. And when we complete these, we're supposed to be getting 1 of each of the costumes, which will be really cool. We've been in this park for about 3 hours now, and again, with little to no signal at all, minus this 1 point. But we've been seeing a whole bunch of really cool views, some of them incredibly windy. I went on one hike where I don't think I could hear myself talk. And we've also seen a bit of wildlife, including some elk from far away. It is close to the rutting season. And we've also had a couple chipmunks and I think ground squirrels come up to us, which is really cool. And hopefully we'll get to see some more cool stuff, but we are gonna head out relatively soon. But before we head out, I do have to power up something 10 times, and I think that this hundo is probably the best thing. I'm trying to max all these regionals out, so we might as well do it. So that's 2, and this is actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Probably a little too high, but we're gonna be maxing it anyways, so it doesn't matter. Not that I have the dust to do that. We have been really struggling on that. But now that we've done that, I've completed the top 2 things, so we get 1 encounter. Might as well get it in the park, right? So let's get that rocket radar, which I love. And then we're gonna get an encounter with the Ponyta, but unfortunately it was not a shiny one. Man, I really wanted that one. Luckily, we get 1 more chance with it when we actually get the timed research. And hopefully this one's like a good one. I wouldn't mind a hundo, but this would be my second one, so I guess I could evolve it. Let's take a look. It's okay. You know what? Why not? Since we caught it here in Estes Park, we'll evolve it into the Rapidash. Never had one before. Might as well do it. So, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Looks really cool. I really hope we get a shiny of this thing, but we only get 1 more chance. Now what we have to do is explore 3 kilometers, hatch an egg, then hatch 3 eggs, spin some more stops in gyms, complete some more field research tasks, and then we will be done. But it's gonna take a little bit of time to do some of this stuff, so with that being said, let's head out. Actually, before we head out real quick, I did stack 1 of these from Hawaii, so might as well catch it here. Just as a fun little thing to say I got a shiny in the park, even though it's literally impossible to do it anywhere else but this one little section. Signal is terrible throughout this mountain. And just for fun, we'll take a look at it. You are really bad. All right. Well, this is pretty cool. We got some elk hanging out right here. 1 right next to us. Oh, there's like 3 of them here. That is so cool. Oh, and I didn't notice there's actually a 4th one up there as well. Hopefully you can see it's like right there. Well, that was definitely a really fun hike, but signal was terrible. I really tried to get in because I wanted to claim these rewards right here. So I guess we'll just claim them all, and I can't even claim the last one. So let's just get that super incubator. We'll get the incense, we'll get the lore. And then I believe this encounter should be the Elekid, if I'm correct, because it's next to all the like hatching stuff. But there it is, but it's not a shiny one. Dang. Out of all of them, that's the one I really wanted to see. Especially because this one is really rare. Like, imagine running into a baby Pokemon and being able to catch it in a ball. That's not something that you get to do normally. I think the only other time we ever had that was for the Smoochums with the bow during the first ever Fashion Week. So yeah, let's take a look at these IVs though. They're okay. But yet again from Estes Park. But now that we're done with that, we're gonna be heading off real soon because it's getting really late, as I'm sure you can tell. It has gotten quite dark around here. And funnily enough, I just cannot find 2 more grunts so that I can actually claim the Lapras. So yeah, we'll claim it eventually, but we can't do it right now. And just like the Ponyta, actually, I've never evolved one of these Elekid with the armband. So let's take a look at both of them. This one is worse than this one. So I guess we'll just evolve this one into the, wow, I can't believe, Electabuzz, that's the name. I don't know why it was escaping me for a second. Like, I knew about Electivire and that kept popping up, but I knew that wasn't correct. But still, there we go. We got ourselves the Electabuzz with the armband. Pretty cool nonetheless. The shiny actually looks pretty good too, so hopefully some point in the future we'll be able to see that, but it's not today.
Many hours later.
We're now well out of the mountains now, but we got ourselves a shiny Shuppet, so that's cool. And it has a Mega Evolution, so I wouldn't mind a really good one of this, because I think all of my shinies are pretty bad. But you never know. This one might just be just as bad as the other ones. Let's see what happens though. This Shuppet is, yep, pretty bad, but hey, it's another shiny. All right, everybody, it's time to get our final research here so we can claim that Lapras, but first, we get an Alolan Rattata. Neat. And for fun, what is the second one? Since they were both the same, another Alolan Rattata. Now we've done more than enough so we can claim this Lapras. In the future, we'll take care of this Explore 3 kilometers, but I'm not quite there yet. It is what it is. There's nothing too exciting. It's just an egg incubator, but this Lapras is going to be the first check that we get, and I believe we're only going to get 2 in total for both of them. And by that, I mean we're only getting 2 of each of them. Once the other timed researches get completed, that's when we're going to get those. But anywho, let's see it. Do we get the purple Lapras? It'd be so cool, but we have to wait until we go through our collection. Oh my god. Let's get rid of those rats real quick, and then hopefully there will be a shiny Lapras, but there isn't. 1093 as well. That's also not good. So out of that entire timed research, not a single one of them, unfortunately, turned out to be shiny, which, you know, it is what it is. I'd imagine they're probably a 1 in 64 odd rate of being shiny, so yeah, it's unfortunate. At least we get 3 more chances, 1 of each of them. Now, before we wrap up the video, I do have a Sierra here, and I've just realized I don't really ever show you guys how I bring her down, but it's actually pretty easy. See, she has Carvanha, which is very weak to grass, and Kartana is the best grass type in the game, so we can easily Razor Leaf this down, and what's even better is when they have Snarl. When they have Bite, they'll do extra damage, but Snarl is like nothing, and then after that we have Milotic. This is actually really, really good, and it's got Dragon Tail, even better. When it has Waterfall, it does slightly more damage, which is not preferable for sure, and then when it comes down to the charge moves, obviously it doesn't charge as quickly because Kartana has Razor Leaf, but yeah, these Dragon Tails are really not doing much. It's when it has Waterfalls when you have to be a little bit worried. And the last Pokemon is probably, yep, there it is, the Houndoom. Let's get rid of the final shield here, and then it's probably gonna have Fire Fang. It usually does, though it can have Snarl as well, and if it has Snarl, that's perfect. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let the Kartana take the hit here. Oh, it's a Snarl, perfect. So unfortunately I didn't switch out in time, but now we just get Lucario in here, and Lucario can take this thing out. Like, I shouldn't use a charge move, but I'm going to anyways, just because Snarl does build up pretty quickly. But with this power-up punch, we have officially won. But as you can see, beating Sierra is super easy. It's not hard at all. So, bang, there we go. And this is probably, like, I want to say my 7th Sierra of the day. I've done a few of them sporadically throughout, but I didn't really throw any of them in. So let's see how this one turns out. Maybe we get that shiny Shadow finally. We don't, though. And it's to 204. You want, like, 230. I think that's the hundo. So hopefully at some point I'll get that or a purifiable Shundo. Good luck to all of you during this event on getting those shiny costume Valor, Mystic, and Instinct Pokemon. I really do hope you guys get them, and if you do, let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to know if you got it and what the IVs were like. And also let me know, out of all of them, which one do you want the most shiny? If you can only have one of them, which one of them would you want the most? Personally, for me, it's Ponyta. I like Valor a lot, obviously, because I'm on Team Valor. And that blue Ponyta probably looks amazing with the whole collar thing it's got, so I really hope I get it with this upcoming Valor timed research once we complete the 75 million rockets. But on that note, we're gonna wrap up the video here. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me, show me some love, and if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video right over here. But with that being said, I will see you in the next one.